Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm That BS Guy, and you've tuned into my Journey series. And we have some news today. I got some exciting news. I started working out again. I know, right? It's it's starting to happen. So I waited enough time to start being physical again, and now I don't travel this week for my job, so I can actually work out, which is great. I am still chugging on my protein shakes, trying to make sure that I get my protein intake now that I'm actually doing some actual physical activity more than just walking and going from place to place. So before I get to my stats, I'm just really excited. I don't have a really big range of motion right now. I've worked out the last 2 days. Today is Tuesday, May 28th, and getting back into it is just crazy hard right now. I'm struggling, doing that struggle bus, but alternating the muscle groups is really what it comes down to, and I'm just excited to take this next step on my journey to not only lose weight but start to tighten up, because I'm noticing like a little, I mean it's not bad in comparison, but I'm noticing that I'm getting soft, and I don't want to be soft. I want to be rigid, vascular, whatever you want to call it. But the story of the day is working out, physical activity. So now let me get to the stats. So I had my duodenal switch surgery at Mexico Bariatric Center at Mi Doctor Hospital in Tijuana, Mexico on April 6th, 2019. And if you want to know a little bit more about that, go ahead and click right up here. If you're on a mobile device, and you'll see a link up there, and you can view that video and kind of get an idea of what having a surgery in Mexico entails, some of the cost for my surgery. Remember, my surgery is not just the sleeve; it was the sleeve plus some shifting around with my lower intestine. So it's the most invasive surgery you can have, and subsequently the most expensive. But I can tell you right now, it's been worth it. Totally been worth it. I haven't had any complications, knock on wood. And I'm getting post-operation support here in the United States from my normal doctors, even though my insurance wouldn't cover the actual surgery. Don't even get me started on that. But anyways, point is that I had my surgery on April 6, 2019 in Tijuana, Mexico. My pre-operation weight was 378 pounds. And then my surgery weight was 363 pounds. As of this last Saturday, now I am doing this video a little later than usual, so I weighed myself today. I'm not going to use today's weight, but I'm going to use what I weighed on Saturday. And what I weighed on Saturday is 300. Did I say 278? My starting weight pre-surgery was 378 pounds. My surgery weight was 363 pounds. And my weight as of this last Saturday was 310.8 pounds. So let's just call it 311. So I'm, a bit over 65-ish, 65 pounds-ish, give or take, depending on my water weight and things like that. I think this is week 8, week 9, somewhere in between there. I can't ask for anything more than that. That's incredible. I mean, it's been almost 2 months since my surgery, and I've lost a fair amount of weight so fast. If it keeps this trend going, I know I'm supposed to hit some plateaus here and there, and particularly now that I'm going to be working out and getting muscle mass, it's probably going to slow down a bit more, which is fine. But if everything goes correctly, I'm looking at breaking the 200 seal, getting down in the twos within maybe 2.5 to 3 weeks. That's so exciting to me. I am flabbergasted that it took this just short amount of time. Like when I was working out on my own pre-operation, and I was basically starving myself and working out Monday through Friday for almost 2 hours a day. It took me, I want to say, around 6 to 7 months to really get to that point. Although I will say that I looked a little firmer, because I had muscle mass, and that does slow things down. So give or take. But now I'm going to start building that muscle mass back up again. I mean, being where I'm at now, I couldn't have asked for anything more. It's such a great feeling. So the struggles, though. Let me tell you, the my stomach is not giving me all the fussies that it was, just a couple weeks ago. I can, eat like some bites of fish and chips. I can eat some, bean and cheese burritos. Not the whole thing. I have to tear away the tortilla part, like all that extra tortilla that they wrap it around. It just fills you up too fast. Eggs are not tasting as good as they used to. I can't explain why. I don't really have a good reason why. That I'm just not feeling the eggs right now. But I haven't honestly been that hungry. And I know this is probably the wrong way to do it. I know I'm supposed to eat a lot more, but I mean, I only eat like maybe 2 times a day, and the rest of the time I supplement with these little guys and some string cheese. Oh my God, string cheese, best thing ever. String cheese. It's like some of the best stuff for this phase for me, and probably from this point forward. It's just, it's amazing how 2 pieces of string cheese fills me up for like several hours. It's crazy. It's awesome. I can't ask for more than that. I have been doing some like clam chowder as like a soup. I'm gonna try some different soups. I used to be a big fan of like the loaded baked potato soups, but that's all starch, and the meat that's in it is just bacon. So it's probably gonna taste great, but it's not giving me any kind of meat or anything like that in it. So I'm trying to find some soups that are clam chowder-esque that will work. It's a lot of experimenting to do. This is a whole lifestyle change, a whole different way of eating. The probably the biggest thing though is like if you do go out into a restaurant, you're gonna waste money. That's just the name of the game. However, I did think about this. I always used to get really perturbed when I would go to like a really nice restaurant to try and impress a chica, and they would be like $50 for a plate, and like the little piece of meat was like maybe this big, and it never filled you up, and like you're thinking in the back of your mind, oh man, I could go to like Red Robin or an Applebee's and fill myself up like for a quarter of this meal, and I'd still have probably just as much fun. You're paying for the atmosphere. I get it, but it is what it is. But now those size of meals will fill me up. So I don't really feel like that money is going to be wasted anymore. Not that I'm going to go, to those fancy restaurants every night for dinner or anything like that. I have to have someone to go with. But beyond that, though, I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible. There are some things that, you sometimes sit there and go, that would taste so good, but then you realize like, well, that's not going to work because you're not. It's just economically not a good decision for you. Like I can't justify ordering a pizza. I just can't. Like I could maybe eat probably a slice, not the crust. I can tell you right now, unless that crust is stuffed, there ain't gonna be no crust going down here. And then you're stuck with like the rest of the pizza, and it's gonna either go bad, or then you're gonna be forced to eat the rest of the pizza throughout the rest of the week. And pizza is not exactly the healthiest thing for you at the moment. So I just avoid it. As simple as that. And, I might try one of those like little flatbread pizzas, like if I'm out about at a pub or something like that. But you never know. Speaking of pubs, I did another thing this last Friday with my friend Kay, and if you haven't seen the video, you gotta check this out. Right up here, I want to link it. Super funny. Condensed about 3 hours worth of material down to like two to like 22 minutes worth of time. So super funny. And we did an alcohol tolerance test. So that video, I mean, I swear it's probably one of my best videos I've made. Just took a long time to build. That's why this video is coming out a little late. I didn't kind of got burned out on making video after that one for a day or two. But feel free to take a listen, take a look, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff for that video as well. I think it's a hoot. A couple other things I just wanted to mention before I send you guys off for this week's update. If you're thinking about doing the VSG, I'm a big advocate for VSGers. Like, do your thing. But I'm gonna tell you what, like, if you're really big, if you want to make a huge impact and have it last for a long time, I can't complain with the duodenal switch. I mean, it's crazy nice. There are some, you have to kind of pan your meals out a little bit better because sometimes it does go right through you due to the malabsorption, so just be careful with that. But beyond that, I mean, it's been solid. Like, it's been a really good choice for me, and I'm so thankful that I did take that step. I mean, I've looked at doing a surgery for, I want to say, at least 3 years. I've researched the types of surgery, what the risks were, and then I even started going down that path about 3 years ago, and then started working out, and I gave up on that, and then I got big again. So now I did it, and now I'm here. So I can't be much more thankful than I am now for where I'm at and how things are going. So that's just the way it is. If you have any questions, feel free to post down below. I also have a Twitter at that_BS_guy, which no one follows me on, but I still post. So feel free to post. And then and the most important thing you could do to help support this channel, because I'm not doing it for more than just the love of the game at this point, is to like and please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so much. Every week I get maybe one or two subscribers, and that's great. I'm fine with that. I'd love to get over 100 subscribers so my channel starts to pick up a little bit more steam and I can start to help some other people. I love it when people. It's only happened a couple times so far, but have messaged me and said, like, hey, you've helped me, make a decision in how I'm going to do this surgery, or hey, good, thank you for sharing your story, things of that nature. I love it when people comment like that, and I don't expect everybody to be nice to me, and this is the internet after all, but you never know. Anyways, I will let you all go, but I'll see you all next Saturday for my next video. Have a great one. Bye-bye.